Hi everyone! Today we're going to talk about where our water in Okotoks comes from so that we can flush the toilet, do the dishes, have a shower, or wash our laundry. Where do you think our water supply comes from? Okotoks' water supply comes from shallow groundwater provided by the Sheep River. The river starts up in the mountains in the Elbow Sheep Wildland Provincial Park in Kananaskis. We aren't the only ones who use this water. The Sheep River, as part of the Sheep River Basin, or Watershed, provides the water supply for Turner Valley, Black Diamond, and acreages, farms, and ranches along the way. Do you know what a watershed is? It's an area of land where all the water in that area drains to a certain river or other body of water. Watersheds gather all the water that comes from any form of precipitation. Towns and cities use a lot of water, so much that it needs to be measured in megaliters. 1 megaliter is equivalent to 1 million liters of water. To give you something to visualize, imagine 250,000 milk jugs filled with water. That's a lot! Okotoks uses approximately 2,920 megaliters of water a year. That's about the same as 1,160 Olympic-sized swimming pools, 486,666,666 toilet flushes, or 36,500,000 filled-up bathtubs. Together in Okotoks, we use an average of 7 megaliters of water a day in homes, schools, churches, and businesses. How much water in liters do you think you use in a day? The average person in Okotoks uses around 180 liters of water a day. This amount of water is equal to 37 toilet flushes, 45 jugs of milk, or 1 bathtub full of water. Before we use water in our homes, it needs to be cleaned. No one wants to drink water straight out of the river. Among other things, there's fish pee in there. So how does water get from the river to your house? Water is pumped from 13 water wells to the water treatment plant. The water wells are located closer to the river. You might have seen one when you were walking in the river valley. So exactly how is our water treated so that it's clean enough to drink? Step 1 in the cleaning process is called clarification. This is where large particles of organic and inorganic contaminants, like animal waste or dirt, are taken out of the water. The water mixes with a special sand-like ingredient that sticks to any debris in the water so that it is easy to filter out. This process is called flocculation. In the second step, the water is filtered to the point where it looks crystal clear. Do you think it's safe to drink? It may look safe to drink, but only the visible particles have been taken out of the water. There are still microscopic bacteria, viruses, and other harmful substances in the water that would make you sick if you drank it. In the third step, the water treatment process takes care of the harmful substances in the water through UV disinfection. UV stands for ultraviolet. The water is exposed to UV light, which disrupts the harmful microbes in the water so that they can't hurt you or make you sick. The UV light destroys the microorganisms by altering their DNA so that they can't make more of themselves by reproducing. The final step is chlorination. Chlorine makes sure that the water stays clean as it travels from the treatment plant to your home. The photo you see here are the tanks that hold the chlorine at the treatment plant. After being chlorinated, the water leaves the water treatment plant and is pumped to one of 3 reservoirs in Okotoks. A reservoir is a giant tank of water that holds around 6 or 7 megaliters of water. Okotoks reservoirs are located in funny places, like under the tennis courts in Tower Hill and under the bus loop at Percy Pegler School. The last one is located at the water treatment plant. The water stays in the reservoir until we need it for our homes, schools, or businesses. The water in the reservoirs is also used by firefighters if they need to fight fires. Did you know that by conserving water in your home and yard during hot summer months, you are helping to ensure that there is always enough water to fight fires? Now that you know how our water is clean, let's talk about how we use that water and what we can do to be water wise. We use water at home for many things, like cleaning our bodies, flushing our toilets, washing our clothes and dishes, drinking and cooking, watering our gardens, and giving water to our plants and our pets. Water is a precious natural resource that should be treated with respect and should not be wasted. How can we use water wisely? Here are some ideas that students in Okotoks have come up with. Turn off the water when you are brushing your teeth. Only wash full loads of dishes and laundry. Reuse the bath water that your brother or sister just used. Take a shower that's only as long as 2 songs on your playlist. Encourage your parents to buy water-wise water fixtures and appliances. Use a rain barrel for watering your garden. Water your lawn in the morning or the evening so that water doesn't evaporate in the hot sun. Don't have a lawn at all. Replace your lawn with a beautiful xeriscape. We would love to hear about the ways you are being water-wise in your home. Use the contact button on the right side of the webpage to tell us your ideas. We will post them on the Environmental Education Resources page so that we can all share our knowledge. Thank you for listening to the story of Okotoks water. Happy learning!